Welcome to the Donnie Simpson Show, the second season of the Donnie Simpson Show podcast. First season was about 10 years ago, but we're just getting back to it. You know, we like the opposite of what television has become, where, you know, you got like, I'm watching TV and I go like, we are a 26th season, but it's only been on like 5 years. I'm like, how do you do that? So anyway, this is our second season. Third season is scheduled for 2036. Hope you'll be here for it. But I am so excited. I mean, there's so much to talk about today because, first of all, the studio that I'm in is the studio that we did Video Soul in all those years ago. So this is like a full circle moment for me to come back home to this place, which is now owned by the D.C. government. I want to thank them for having me in today. And I'm so honored to have as my first guest one of the greatest artists ever. And a dear friend, man. I love this brother. Big Daddy Kane is my guest today. What's up, Big Daddy? How you doing, Kane?
Oh, man, great to be here with you, Donnie.
Man, it's good to have you, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it's been a long time.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a class reunion, right?
Right. Well, you know this studio. You've been in here before, years ago when we were doing Video Soul.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I got to tell you this, though. One of the people on the staff, John Avery, said back in the day when y'all were doing Rap City, we didn't have a whole lot of money then back at BT. They did a show from his apartment one day, and it was with you, and you brought this young rapper along with you named Jay-Z.
Yeah, and Jay bust the freestyle. Yeah.
You remember that?
Oh yeah. And that was, you know, Jay was a young artist and trying to get on, and you know, I was trying to help him get a record deal at the time. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. Well, by the way, John said that you borrowed an album from him by the Isley Brothers, I think it was. He said, and he never got it back.
Then I didn't borrow it. I took it.
But you can do that, gang.
It's all love, man.
Yeah, man. So what do you think now when you look at Jay-Z and what he has become, man? You must be proud.
I'll say two things. Number one, I'm so happy for that brother because, you know, I know a different Jay-Z. I know a silent, quiet person. So to see, you know, how outspoken he had to become and the artist that he became, and then the entrepreneurship, I mean, like all the business deals, I mean, he is so successful and I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And the second thing I would say is, like, you know, I hear a lot of people, you know, that say, you know, well, yo, you did this for Jay. You was the first person to do this for Jay. I mean, what people don't understand is, like, when I was doing stuff for Jay, Jay was doing that rapid fire rhyming. And that's what he was doing when I was trying to get him signed. Had I got him signed doing that style of rap probably would have faded within a year, and we would never have the Jay-Z that we have today.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I didn't get him a deal.
Yeah.
I'm glad it took a little longer and he had the time to develop himself as an artist and figure out a different direction and do what he did to make himself become successful.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That's very cool of you. So I mean, to me, because it says clearly that you care more about the artist and what's best for you instead of, you know, you trying to mold him into what you need him to be to make you successful. You want to see him.
Well, I don't think I ever really tried to mold Jay. It was just the type of thing where he was just so quiet.
Yeah.
So I was just really trying to just bring out whatever it is that's in him.
Yeah.
You know, like what it is, like that special thing about you. It's like I hear something special, but now I want to see it.
Yeah.
You know, and he figured it out on his own. And he did his thing. Yeah.
Major way, man. And you talk about the entrepreneurship, man. That's one thing I think about, like, with all rappers. I mean, you know, people, you face some criticism, of course. I don't care who you are, you're going to face some criticism. But, you know, hip-hop is this and that. But I said, one thing you can't deny, them brothers and sisters know how to make money.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you got champagnes and video games. I mean, with Jay, the agency promoting, handling athletes, and just endless entrepreneurial things. Man.
I mean, there's so many. I mean, Jay-Z, J. Cole. There's so many. That strong Nori. They have strong business mind because back in the days when hip hop began, everybody got into it to become the best MC. The best DJ, the best breakdancer. That's all we wanted to be was, the greatest at what we did in our neighborhood. Not in the world, in our neighborhood.
Yeah, right.
And then 1979 comes along and now we can actually record. So we just wanted to be the best MC, show everybody how dope we were with our music. Right. That was the only thing on our mind. Our minds were we were never business minded.
Right.
But then hip hop became such a lucrative business. So now the young artists of today, they're getting into it to be successful. We got into it just to be recognized as the best MC.
Right.
These young cats today, they're thinking business minded from the gate.
Well, I guess so. I mean, when you come up and you see, this guy's a billionaire.
Yeah.
It's like, I want that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You look at Snoop. I mean,
Snoop does everything.
Everywhere.
Everything. I'm surprised Snoop don't have diapers out. like he do. He doing everything, man.
I hope he's watching this because we'll have him next week. Snoop Diker, the poop Snoop.
There you go.
But I mean, just to look at, for me, I look at him and I think about like Madison Avenue, the advertising world, how they wouldn't touch anything that had any kind of stain on it in the past. But you got Snoop Dogg, who at one point had these murder charges. They would never have touched him with a 10-foot pole. Next thing you know, this dude is selling Chryslers with Lee Iacocca, cooking and smoking weed with Martha Stewart. And he's everywhere.
Never saw that one coming.
No, never saw it coming. But I think that's significant to me. That I think that speaks to changing the attitude of Madison Avenue.
Yeah.
That you have to give people a second chance. That it's, I mean, not that he was convicted of anything. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But, but they wouldn't touch him before, and you know that.
Yeah.
But now, they can't get enough of him. He's everywhere. And I think that helps other artists, that may find themselves in that kind of situation to know that,
most corporations are scared to be attached to a scandal.
Right.
So that's the norm. I get it in that sense. But at the same time, when it comes to us, we kind of get tired of being, guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
So, with this brother, charges being acquitted and everything, what was going on with him, it was great to see that, people were willing to give him a second chance and open the doors, and because Snoop is a great guy.
No
great guy.
doubt, man.
Beautiful spirit,
Good people, man. Yeah, I'm so happy to see what's happening for him, man. I mean, it's like you couldn't turn on the Olympics, anything. There's something without Snoop. He's just everywhere right now.
Everywhere.
And at this point in his career, I mean, how many years? He's been in the game for, it's got to be close with 35 years, maybe, something like that.
Close to it.
Because you're pushing 40.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's like 38 for me. So, Snoop, probably about 35 or close to it. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned when you first started out, about you trying to be the best MC and everything. I mean, did you have any idea that hip hop would become what it is? That 50 years later, it's this massive thing. Did you
Absolutely.
See that?
I mean, when hip hop began, and you listen to people talk about it, people on radio, politicians and everything, they were speaking about it the same way they spoke about rock and roll. So I knew, and look what rock and roll became.
Yeah,
so I in my heart, I believed the hip hop was going to do the same exact thing.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Because I didn't see it. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this is just a fad. This is gonna be.
No, a lot of people thought it.
Yeah, right. I was wrong about it, man. I mean, wow, this is just amazing how massive this thing is. 50 years later, man.
Yeah. I mean, something as simple as scratching up the break section on someone else's song. Because, it's like, you can trace origins to rock and roll, blues, jazz, so on, right? Hip hop music itself has no origins because The music came from other people's music.
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
Scratching up the breaks of other people's music.
Yeah.
And that's what we would rhyme to, and that's what the B-boys would dance to.
Yeah.
The break section, something from as simple as that has become this large to the point that every other genre incorporates it in theirs. Country uses hip hop, R&B uses hip hop, reggae uses hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
It's really, man. Just I'm happy to see that because it's ours.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
to see what it has become all these years, man, is just fascinating to me, man. So how does that impact you, like on stage? Because all these years later, has your stage presentation changed? Does it have to be bigger now because rap is bigger? I mean, in terms of a production.
No. See, and I'm pretty sure you can understand where I'm coming from with this. You've seen a lot of pop artists with stuff exploding.
Yeah.
And spinning around and falling from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's an amazing show.
Mm-hmm.
But you've also went to a theater and seen Patti LaBelle hit a note this high, kick her shoes off, and it was just as amazing. You know, so I mean, if you know how to perform, I don't think that you really need those theatrics.
I got you.
And I'm not saying that to discredit anybody that does it.
But yeah.
I'm just saying that there are, certain people that know how to work the stage, know how to control an audience, and they don't have to do that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got to share this with you. I spoke at Frankie Beverly's funeral recently, and one thing I was talking about was a conversation that I had with Frankie one night. And we were talking about Michael Jackson, and I was saying Michael is like, all right, the greatest performer I ever saw. And then when you went to Michael's show, I mean, it is dazzling. It's mind blowing. It's, every song is a show unto itself, like New York. A production where it's, songs in, bump, 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 boom, lights, different lights, hats, set change, boom, smooth criminal, into every song. And you're sitting there, man, it's just, you're amazed. I said, but Frankie, when I go to your show, man, I look up in the rafters, man, I see dude hugged up with his honey, man, just grooving, that they are engaged. It's a different thing. And I'm not saying either one is better than the other. I'm just saying that they're different, but it's like what you're saying, that you don't have to have all of that.
Yeah.
You can have the same effect, man. Just, and that's what I loved about Frankie's thing.
And one thing I give to Frankie audience over Michael audience is they kept that energy after they done lugged them long ice coolers inside. After they lugged them long ice coolers, they still was energetic through the show.
No doubt.
Yeah, so
no
salute
doubt,
to them.
Man. No doubt. Did you know Frankie?
We met once.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know him, but we met once.
Yeah. Because you both like very cool brothers to me. That's why I asked.
Thank you.
Wondered if you really knew him.
Yeah, they did this tour one time, Def Comedy Soul. And it was like the order was Monique, Gerald Levert, Bernie Mac, Frankie Beverly. And I met him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny, any lineup you could ever give me from that Frankie was in would always end with what you said, Frankie Beverly. He always ended it. No one could follow him.
Who want to go on after Frankie? Yeah.
I know. It's suicide.
Yeah.
Man. That's amazing to me, man.
If they would have told me that, listen, we got to switch the order because Frankie has another show tonight, so he won't put him on first, and you go out. I'm like, no, I'll go on a sound check. I'm good.
For real.
Yeah.
He made it that hot, didn't he, man?
Yeah, man.
Wow, man. My heart was ripped out, man, when we lost him, man. He was a very, very good friend of mine, man.
I can understand.
My brother, man. Love Frankie, man.
No.
Yeah. So, who are you into now? What do you listen to?
Hip hop wise, J. Cole and Lady London. They're like my two favorites. I think they're great lyricists. And also Conway the Machine. They're like that's probably the main three in hip hop that I listen to. R&B wise, I like the Hamiltones with Anthony Hamilton. Other than that, I don't think R&B wise, I don't think it's anybody. Not too many new artists. Yeah. New as in they came out after me. There's a lot of those, But I mean, as far as like just current that just came out, not too many. Yeah. Yeah. Like I love Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson,
Yeah. But you mentioned the lyricist. Is that where it starts with you? The lyrics? Is that what attracts you most?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like, stuff, with a nice beat, but I really like to get into what someone is saying. That's, I sit down, open a bottle of Cabernet or Barolo, and I'm listening to what you're saying, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, it's the hardest thing for me, is to hear lyrics.
Wow.
Really, I hear vibe, I feel it, I feel the groove, I know where it is, and that kind of determines what I like. But I have to make a concentrated effort to hear lyrics. Or I'll tell you what, if I'm going through something, I hear them. Because then you're looking for answers and stuff, Well,
I don't think that, in too many cases, unless it's a conscious song, I don't think in too many cases the lyrics is going to make it a hit. And in your line of work, promoting videos or on radio, you have to listen to the song, to see if it's a hit. So you're gonna listen to the music, you vibe to that more because of what you do.
You know what? That's true. That's why, because I'm listening because I want to know how it's gonna feel to the audience. So just overall, it's just, I gotta tell you this to you. You would probably appreciate it because I use this guy. It's a guy I saw on Venice Beach 40 years ago, walking, muscle bound, walking on Venice Beach with the big boom box. And he was walking to I'm in Love by Evelyn Champagne King.
Okay.
But his groove, the way he walked, man, I was like, he was just so grooving to it. Whenever I would listen to music, I'm picking music from my radio station, whatever, I would try to envision him. Can he walk to this? Can that brother walk to this? For years, man. That was what I used, man.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I have a similar story. The time period when I would model so that I could walk straight, regardless to what song was playing, I was always humming the theme from Which Way Is Up.
Really?
So I could walk straight. It don't matter. It could be something fast, something slow. In my head, I'm just. I'm just humming that in my head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I can dig where you're coming from.
Yeah. So as a kid, a young kid, what did you want to do? Was it music?
Yeah.
All the way, always.
Yeah. When I was a kid, my pops go to work, and my pops, I'm a kid. My pop's 6'4". I put his suits on, sleeve hanging way down here. I have his suits
like David
on.
Byrne.
Yeah. Like my mother had those mirrors that used to go all the way across the wall.
Yeah.
She had those. I put his suit on and go to the record player and put Let's Get It On, and I just be standing there, just trying to do the Marvin Gaye dance and stuff. And I'm like, probably 7 or 8 years old, man. Just like one day, I'm gonna be Marvin Gaye. Yeah.
Is he your favorite?
Yeah. And I tell you something. When I first came out, 87, I had a show. Dougie Fresh came to the show. And he saw the show, and afterwards he was telling me, what he thought I should have done different and this and that. And he asked me to come by his house. So I went by his house. He showed me Betamax videos. That's how, Betamax. Yeah. Videos of Earth, Wind & Fire, Pink Floyd, and Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was saying that this is the stuff he watched and he learns from, because everybody in hip hop right now is trying to do what they've seen Run DMC and Houdini do, what they've seen Flash and the Furious 5 do.
Right.
I'm trying to do stuff that no one in hip hop has done yet. So this is where I be learning from.
Wow.
And I'm like, So I went home, and that next morning, I went and bought a Marvin Gaye video, a James Brown, and a Barry White. And I started studying those. And that's where I got a lot of my stage technique from those 3 videos.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Barry was a beast, man.
Oh, yeah, that was my guy there. Yeah. We did a song together called All of Me. When I asked him to do the song, we sat by his pool, and I told him the idea. All of me, but I want it to be like, well, what I'm saying is all of me wants all of you. That's what we explained it to the young lady. He looked at his man, JP, and JP said, you need to show him. You need to show him instead of telling him. So we went in his studio. He had a 2-inch tape of a song, I believe from 1978, that he never put out, called All of Me Wants All of You. And the song we did together, the hook that the girls are singing on my song, that's his hook from 1978.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's destiny. I mean, that's like God moving those pieces.
No, I mean, everything that happened that day, when he called me before I left, he said, I'm making some Caesar salad. You okay with anchovies? I was like, you have white anchovies? And he, show you right, Kane, show you right. That's what I got. That's what he had. He had white anchovies. We got there, we ate, find out my birthday September 10th, his birthday September 12th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, yeah.
I got to share this with you because this is one of the most memorable moments, and people always ask me that, most memorable moments on Video Soul. Barry White is on the show with me that day, and some young group is on. And, I don't even remember who they are now, but, they were hot. They one hit, they're hot. The girls screaming and throwing their panties, so, they happy, it's good. But they come in with all this attitude, right? So me and Barry are sitting on the set, man, and so Barry's watching it, man. And Barry turns to me and says, how long you give him, Donnie? And I said, 8 months. He says, you can almost mark it on the calendar, can't you?
Wow.
It was so funny, I mean, it's not that we were wishing these guys bad or anything, but you've seen it. You've been around for so long. And you gotta, I mean, well, it's been my belief that you have to have your attitude intact too, to really make it, man. You can't, that stuff catches up with you, man, when you come with attitudes like that.
No, I try to, well, not now, because you can't really talk to nobody anymore, but I mean, throughout my career, I've tried to, talk to younger cats. When I would see that, hey, some of these people you're gonna see again, but you're gonna be going in a different direction,
That's right.
So I try to explain that, But I mean, sometimes people have to go through something before they can humble themselves.
Yeah, right.
And sometimes, you can talk to someone and they get it. And, especially if they're the type of person that look and see, okay, this person is successful and he's not acting as ignorant as I am.
Yeah.
Let me tone it down.
Right.
But,
I remember having a conversation like that with a young artist, a singer, and I won't name him, but same thing, I was just saying, man, to me, until you pass Michael Jackson, as long as Michael Jackson's out there, you ain't got nothing to trip about. When you pass him, then you can trip, But until then, bruh, come on, man, tone it down, man. It's just, there's longevity in that to me.
Exactly, exactly. Because it's like when you have that arrogance and you're that above everyone else attitude, you don't really have supporters. You have people around you that's praying for your downfall.
Wow.
It's
deep, yeah. And if you don't check your attitude, if you don't humble yourself, God will.
Show you right.
You don't want him to do
it. In a real kind of way, yeah.
No, for real. You grew up in Brooklyn, right? Yeah. I know you gravitated to hip hop, but originally you talked about Marvin Gaye. So R&B was that your thing? R&B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the first 45 I bought.
What was it?
Joe Tex, I Got You.
Yeah. Thought it did. Really?
Yeah.
That song was #1 in the country for like 8 straight weeks, I think.
Oh, for real?
Oh, that thing was on fire, man.
Yeah, I think it was a few years old when I bought it. I believe it was, I think it was like 1973 when I bought it. My uncle took me to the record store and bought it for me.
Do you remember what you paid for it?
He paid for it.
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
I was 5 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, 5.
Yeah.
Well, I was about 10. My first first one I bought was Uptight, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
65 cents.
Wow.
Well, I guess now they're free, you know.
Yeah.
Hey Siri, play Uptight by Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, so when
It's so simple. Well, what do you think about that whole thing? I mean, I grew up in a record shop. My mother owned a record shop in Detroit, which has everything to do with why I do what I do. But, that whole experience of being in a mom and pop record shop, then of course it had the Waxy Maxis and Tower Records and all that. That happened. And then I guess the next phase was just, streaming music. People just get it for free now. How do you feel about all of that those changes?
I think that it changed the way the industry operates, and it makes it a whole lot harder to find artists now than it was. During that time period, it's like when you were going to these mom and pops record stores, that was your fan base coming. That was your fan base coming. If you was at Sam Goody's or Coconuts, it was some of your fan base and some of the people that was already in there shopping for a Madonna record or a David Bowie record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The mom and pops, that was all your fan base coming there to the in stores while you're in there signing photographs and stuff. That's your complete fan base that's there to see you.
Yeah.
They know what's going on.
Right.
Now it's like everything is so universal and so out there and free. And then, it's like, if you download this song, other music that they're going to suggest, you may also like, and you're all over the place. So it's like, I think it made it a whole lot more difficult for artists to really, lock in their market. Mm-hmm. Like you can be found all over the place, but I mean, really just locking in your market. Yeah. And then also, sales. To really make money off of, actually selling music. Yeah. That's pretty much over.
Right.
That's over.
So your money's made now. I mean, as a writer for you, of course, as a writer, but on tour, by touring.
Yeah, touring. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I mean, that money has changed, though. Does it more than make up for what you lost in terms of record sales, or does it not?
No, I mean, what I make touring is not the same as what like Lil Wayne make touring, I mean, I ain't complaining.
Yeah,
it's a good amount, but I mean, it's not like what the younger generation today get. You know. But I mean, hey man, I'm almost 40 years in, so I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be. Right, I get it. I'm, I would hope and pray that I can have that longevity of like the OJs, Patti LaBelle, Isley Brothers, and who knows, as Fat Joe would say, yesterday's price won't be today's price.
Yeah, man. Yeah, those are careers, man. That for some of those older artists that you just mentioned. I mean, to be around. I mean, look at Smokey, and I know you adore Smokey because he's your favorite writer. Yeah, favorite writer, man. Yeah. Smokey, just brilliant, man. His
pen game is incredible. Like to think that number one, this is R&B. This is not hip hop. Mm-hmm. Number two, this is the '60s. When you would normally hear songs that would rhyme love with dove, love with above. Mm-hmm. You would rarely hear a song that would rhyme love with of, because of is OF instead of OV.
Right.
Just because of the spelling, people were scared,
Yeah.
And Smokey rhymed public with subject by pronouncing it subject, just mispronouncing it. Smile on my face is only there to fool the public. Come to fooling you, honey, that's quite a different subject.
Right.
Like I'm like, come on, man, this dude. I mean, that's hip hop stuff. We mispronounce stuff all the time to make it rhyme. He was doing that in the '60s.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Have you met Smokey?
Never.
What?
Never.
Really?
Yeah. I really, that's like #1 on my bucket list.
Really?
I really want to meet him, yeah.
You would love him, man. Smokey's one of my best friends, man. I'm telling you, would love it. Just the nicest guy. And I take it back to what we were talking about earlier, talking about attitude. That to me, and maybe you found this too, but it's always, the guys that are tripping are always the ones on the second rung of the ladder. The ones up top, Smokey, Lionel Richie, they're not trying to prove anything. You already know.
Yeah, you got nothing to prove.
You already, right.
Yeah.
But it's the guys that are trying to prove that they belong on the first rung with them
Yeah.
that do the tripping to me. But you would love Smokey Robinson, man. Just the nicest guy.
Just in case I don't, please let the brother know how much love and respect I have for him, please.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
I'd love for you to meet him,
That's
man.
my favorite right there.
Yeah. What's your favorite song by him? Or is that's kind of an unfair question, maybe. He has so many.
I mean, I probably play Ooh Baby Baby the most, but what's the name of the song? It's a fast song because he created a scenario in the song. You might not want me now, but I'll still be around till you want my company.
If you
just
can
like
want.
push, yep.
If you can want.
Yeah, because it's just like push can turn to shove, like can turn to love.
And
That's
it's
my philosophy. Come on, man.
If you can want, you can love. If you can, whatever.
Yeah, that's my
Right.
that's my joint right
Wow.
there. Yeah.
Well, my favorite song ever, period, not just by Smokey, but period, it is Ooh Baby Baby.
Yeah, that's what I play the most.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Silent Lover and the Three-Way Love Affair.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them I really like, but Ooh Baby Baby, I play the most.
I gotta tell you this. We had once they were having it was my 30th anniversary, and for radio in DC. It's a big show for me and everything, right? And so finally it's time for me to come out, and the radio station presents me with this gift, and it's beautiful. It's this beautiful Wurlitzer jukebox.
Oh, wow.
Right? So they roll it out, man. It's lit up and everything. They got it plugged in. I said, well, I'm a DJ. Does this work? They said, yeah. I said, well, let's play something. They said, okay. I said, well, push the button. So I pushed the button, and Ooh Baby Baby comes on, right? They know it's my favorite song. So I turned to the audience, and I started pantomiming, I did you wrong. And the audience goes nuts. I'm like, damn, I'm killing them. I'm killing them. I didn't know Smokey walked out on the stage.
I saw where it was going. Yeah.
They were reacting to him, man. I was like, dang, finally I get to see what this feels like. I'm Smokey. No. But what is that like as an artist, man? I can only imagine, like, when you're introduced on stage, when you got, 20,000 people, whatever it is, man, jam-packed, and you rocking the house, man. What is that feeling like to you?
I mean, it's fun to know that, all these people are enjoying themselves. Like, you're bringing some delight to their life, just for that moment.
Yeah.
You never know what their life was like that morning, what type of hell they was going through that day, that week, that month, that year.
Yeah.
And for this half an hour or 45 minutes, they're jumping, they're screaming, they're singing along, they're having a good time.
Yeah.
You were able to supply that to them for that little time period. It's most like, I have arthritis, and there'll be times where, like, it's like my back is stinging. I can't even bend down. I walk on that stage, everything is fine.
Really?
I can dance, I can jump around, everything is fine. I'm gonna pay for it that night when I lay down. But on that time period on stage, everything is fine.
You do what you do.
Yeah. I'm in a different world, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. I have to play a video that you did for me, which I was so appreciative of when we came back with Donnie Simpson's Video Soul.
Okay.
We brought that back, and you did a very cool video that I'd like to share with everybody for a minute.
Hey, this is Big Daddy Kane, and I just wanted to welcome home the real smooth operator, AKA the green-eyed bandit until you can't stand it. AKA, you can't have the VS without the DS. That means Video Soul without the legendary Donnie Simpson. Welcome home, my brother. I already dusted off the throne. Go on and take your seat and let's get the party started.
Woo!
Remember that, yeah.
That was awesome, man.
I remember that, yeah.
So I'll keep that forever, man. Big Daddy Kane called me a smooth operator. Don't get any better than that. But thank you for doing that, man.
No,
that
man,
was very
listen,
cool.
man, anything for you, man. You took a chance, allowed me on your show back when y'all wasn't really doing any hip hop, you know. And, we sat down here and had a great conversation. You exposed me to a different audience. An audience to tune in to hear R&B, that tune in to hear soul, and you gave me a showcase. So I thank you, man.
No, man, please.
Yeah.
We just bringing what's hot.
Appreciate you, man. Nah.
But you were always cool, man. I mean, right from the beginning, man. Just a cool brother. You just vibe with certain people immediately, and it was always that way with you. And we've stayed in touch through the years, man.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that friendship, man.
No, I appreciate it, because I mean, you a kid in high school watching Video Soul. You would never think in a million years that one day you can look in your phone and see Donnie Simpson Contact. I mean, that's one of them, Mom made it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I appreciate the friendship as well.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I had a moment like that. I'm sure you've had moments like this where somebody that you met that's into you, and it's like, whoa, you? It's like, but me and Sugar Ray Leonard had gone out to Colorado to play in this tennis tournament that Martina Navratilova was having.
Okay.
Right? So the first night we get there, we got a dinner, and it was me, Ray, Martina Navratilova, Billie Jean King, Renee Richards. If you remember Renee Richards, she played as a man at first, had a sex change operation, then played professional tennis as a female. And so anyway, and Bill Cosby, right? So I get to the table, and I knew everybody but Bill, and I said, excuse me, Bill, I haven't met you. I'm Donnie Simpson. He says, man, I know who you are. I watch you every night.
Oh.
I said, well, in that case, would you excuse me while I call my mother? And he cracked up. It was so funny, man. It's just like, I need to tell Mama this now.
Bill plays tennis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen him play.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure he's still playing.
No, I mean,
I mean,
not now, but I mean, I meant, man.
So, man, I can't thank you enough for coming in today, man. I really do appreciate you.
No,
being
man,
here,
the pleasure is all mine.
Wow.
Are you done with the questions?
Yeah.
Let's switch seats.
Oh, okay. This is okay. Here we go.
Yeah. Now my turn to do the interview. All right. So now, Video Soul, Hot Tracks, Video Music Box were like the three main black programs back in the early 80s, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you ever have the chance to meet Carlos De Jesus or Ralph McDaniels?
No.
Neither one of them?
No.
You familiar with the shows, Hot Tracks?
No.
Hot Tracks, yeah, it was a video show. I think because you started 83, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
You know that,
Yeah. Video. Hot Tracks was 83, and I think Video's Music Box was 84.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you started in 83 with Video, with Video Soul, right?
Uh-huh.
This is R&B soul show.
Uh-huh.
What made you make the appearance in Crush Groove?
Opportunity. Opportunity. It was just, I don't remember who asked me if I would do it, but it was just like, yeah. I mean, I love the concept. I'm glad I did, because it's a hip-hop classic. I mean, that was right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
and some good acting, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but I won an Oscar for Best Actor in an Insignificant Role for that movie.
I'm sitting there thinking you're serious.
You buying all that, okay? No.
No, I'm sitting there. I'm like, damn, who was up for Oscar?
that he beat.
Okay. Now, all right. Now, I, as you said, I appeared on your show, early in my career.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know how many hip hop artists before me did, but like that encounter that day, like, how did you feel about it? Like with me and you, like, Mr. Video Soul, but doing a hip hop interview?
Well, you know what? I mean, it wasn't totally new to us because if as I recall it, the very first interview I ever did on Video Soul was with the Fat Boys. You know, so we had some history with hip hop. But in terms of being there with you, I mean, it's just like I said earlier, man, just like you were just such a cool brother and just so real. It was just this instant connection. I just dug you, you know, just cool people, man. And I was right. Look at it, all these years later, here we are.
Thank you. So now, one last question. If you could have an R&B collab, an R&B hip hop collab, who would the two artists be? What R&B artists and what hip hop would you put together?
Big Daddy Kane and Marvin Gaye.
My man.
No doubt.
Let me give you your throne back.
All right, that was fun. That was unique. Thank you, Kane.
No, man, thank you again, brother. Thank
My
you.
man, that was awesome, bro. Thank you. Never been flipped like that before. That's another unique moment. Hey, man, all the best to you, my brother. Nothing but love. You
Same
know that.
to you, man. Same
Thank
to you,
you,
Donnie.
man. Appreciate you.
You're a legend.
All right, thank you, brother. You too, man. You know it. All right. It's our guest, Big Daddy Kane, here on the Donnie Simpson Show. We'll be back in a year or two. No, just kidding. We'll be back soon. Just glad to be back. And again, so happy to be back in the studio. So many people here, by the way, were with us on the original Video Soul. They're still here in this building. And I just want to thank him. Thank my man, Rocky, who built the set, who built the elevator on the original Video Soul set. Still here, making it look nice. Thank you, Rocky. Appreciate you. And again, thank you for watching. All right. God bless you. Peace.